I don't know why y'all be playing with this boy Shay. But if y'all be on this mile and this yak like your boy Shay, gonna throw it up there. Put him out. Cause you know Shay be on these miles and this yak hard.
Hand me the Black and Mild.
Black and Mild fucking podcast.
What's up?
Joined by the
Great, the infamous Emon.
Emon Dismore.
I'll accept that.
The most powerful man in the Peninsula. Motherfucker been putting in work for 8 fucking years. Nigga got motion. Y'all niggas trying to ask for bookings. No.
I'll accept all of that.
All right.
Gracefully.
So we're gonna get into a bunch of different things, but we should probably start off, address the elephant in the room. For all the people that say you don't book female comedians, I'll say you can answer the 2-part question.
Okay.
Is that true? and yet, if yes or no, why?
Yeah, it's true.
It's a clip.
Why? Because they stink. That's why.
Oh, that's great.
No, man. Of course I book females. It's
Yeah.
just, I just don't give in so easily.
Yeah.
Fair.
What do you?
Yeah.
Oh, like you don't. I mean, and these
You
are
gotta earn
to
spots,
the-
dude.
To the
Yeah.
feminine charm.
You gotta earn spots. I had a female comic the other day ask me for a spot from a show. She quit comedy for 6 months, came back and is trying to get on a show right away. I'm like, no,
You're not
you
having
gotta,
that.
You gotta earn your way in.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Look at Donovan. Donovan drives fucking 100 miles every day back and forth. This dude, this is my first time here. He's all around the Bay Area doing spots.
Hungry.
Dave, I don't know. I heard your car broke down, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's back working again.
Yeah.
That's
the
how I got
Ultima is
here.
back functioning.
That's unfortunate for all of us.
And so, yes. And well, I'll just say the views of the podcast are separate from Emon's, but we fuck with Emon. But
Gay disclaimer. But go ahead.
Okay, so
No, dude, look,
Yeah, yeah,
man.
let's-
Of course, I
yeah.
fuck with female comics.
you do
It's-
book female comedians too, like you do. Like you have Yima, shout out Yima.
Yeah.
You have you had what's her
I
name?
have
at
2
Sky
on the
Lounge.
next lineup.
Yeah, you got Nyoki's. Shout out
Gnocchi and
Nyoki.
Kathy's out, even though Kathy's fucking nuts. But yeah, you know.
Have you had crazy situations with female comedians? Like, because I think that might be why people think you have a bad rep with women because
we're
of
really-
past
we're really getting
experiences.
into it now.
Oh, we don't.
We're
Well, we
fucking-
don't have to.
No,
We because we don't. I want to talk
okay,
about how you
all
got
right.
into comedy and shit. But
yes, I have a list. All right, I got a list of 20 incidents with female comics who have done dumb shit, either during a show or even before the fucking show. First of all, don't make no demands. Number one, when you booked on the show, take your spot with grace. I don't have to book you on the show. Don't come in and be like, oh, I need to go early.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? If you're the only female comic on the lineup, I can't put you up early. It's not gonna make sense for the lineup. I gotta put you in the middle or put you later. You know what I mean? Don't ask for demands of like, oh, I gotta get out at this certain time. Man, I had an incident with a comic. This shit's crazy, dude. This fucking lady's crazy. She wasn't even booked on the show. Something like an open mic got canceled. She texted me. She goes, "Hey, this mic got canceled. I'm head over to your rail club to come do a spot." Like she hit me up, and I was like, "No." I was
wait,
like,
because she
"The
didn't
show's
even
booked."
ask. She just said, "I'm gonna come and do a spot."
She's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come hang out. You know, what I mean, do a
yeah.
spot if you can throw me up, whatever." Right?
Got you. Yeah,
She was kind of pushing towards a spot
for sure.
Yeah.
She semi-asked.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she's being forceful. I'm coming.
yeah.
You know,
Pause.
throw me up, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And so she came over, and I said no. First of all, we already had too many comics. I didn't want her on the lineup.
Yeah.
And then she came, whatever. I said no. By the time I said no, she was already on her way to the mic. You know what I mean? So she's already driving down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she showed up, and I was like, "Oh fuck, okay." So I'm like, "Oh, you know what? I'll give her a tip set."
Okay.
So
yeah.
we went around asking for tips during her set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was a good compromise, right?
For sure.
And it was a good show. We had a good room, probably
Yeah.
20 audience members or whatnot, right?
Yeah.
But she came to the show, and she immediately just started fucking needling me. You know what I
Whoa.
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
look, man, when you're hosting and producing a show,
Yeah.
you have a lot on your shoulders.
Like, what was she doing?
Like, dude, like she came to the show and she just kept talking to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like I'm hosting, I'm
chatty,
show
dude.
running, I'm producing. She
Yeah.
like complaining about
Yeah.
the lights. Oh, you know the
Oh.
lights outside. You should do this.
Yeah.
Oh, you know spotlight this or that. It's like,
Oh, that's
bitch, I don't
kinda
want to
whack.
hear it. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
I'm running a fucking show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm watching
Yeah.
a timer. I gotta like make sure people shut the fuck up during the show.
It's a lot
I gotta
that goes
make,
into
I
running
gotta
a
make
show.
sure the comics are quiet. Like I'm in charge of the whole mood energy of the show. So she kept needling me. She kept asking me shit. I finally had to tell her like go. I almost said her name. I had to like tell her go over there and
Yeah.
sit down and work on your jokes. I had to tell her that. She would not leave me alone, dude.
Work on your jokes is
Yes,
crazy.
I go
Like a
sit
kid.
down over there. I said go away. I almost said her
Yeah.
name again. I said go away.
So say it on the Patreon.
Sit down. No, go down. I said go sit over there and get your jokes ready. You know what I mean? Like leave me alone. And she did. She was a
Okay,
good girl.
that's
and
great.
She listened. Yeah.
All right. So okay. Now okay.
Assertive.
Let's
I
get
haven't booked her
into.
since, and you know what?
Yeah.
Here's the thing: a lot of people talk a lot of shit about me, but the truth is, I'll book her again. Like I'll give her another
For sure.
opportunity. It'll be like another 6 months or a year
Yeah.
from now. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like she'll
Yeah.
get another opportunity.
So all right. So let's.
Stern but fair.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You are fair. You are very fair. You give everyone chances. Even like you gave like me, like in Dave, like you gave newer comics stage time.
Yeah.
You are very. I mean, you're fortunate to have a good amount of rooms, and so you put together great lineups of like heavy hitters, but also you make sure you know the youth can eat and
Look,
get some
I'm
stage
a
time.
good guy.
Yeah.
right? I'm an asshole, but I'm a good dude. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. You're right. You're righteous.
I'm a kind asshole. That's
Yeah.
what people refer me to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know. So like,
Were
look,
you? Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, were you always like this kind of guy? Like, did life kind of toughen you up?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Because you have, well, yeah, well, if you have any thoughts that you want to finish before we get into the next topic, because I know you keep saying that you done your first open mic in Juvenile Hall.
Yeah, I did my first open.
Oh,
mic at
really?
Juvenile Hall, yeah. It was a Juvenile Hall talent show, and dude, I can't even remember what the fuck our other talents were. I don't
Yeah.
know if people were dancing, like some of the convicts were dancing, or some were singing. I remember some of them were pretty good, and then my unit didn't have like no one had a talent, no one stepped up, so I was like, fuck it, like I've always wanted to do comedy. I'll do a stand up thing for the unit.
Yeah.
And me and this big Samoan dude, which Samoan people have great sense of humors.
For sure.
We sat down in the unit and we wrote some jokes, and then I auditioned it for the unit, and I fucking obliterated.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
Like I killed.
Do you remember the jokes?
I remember some of them. A lot of them were like talking shit about like the counselors.
For
Oh,
sure.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Like roasting, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the time, we had like this lady. She was like a teacher there for like I don't know. She one of those lifers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
bitch had been there for 75 years.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
she's
Yeah.
just been there forever. And one of the jokes was I can't remember her name. Like Miss Johnson is retiring from teaching to star in the next Mummy movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Mummy Returns.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was like some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Why were you in juvie?
Just Dave. Come on, man. I think me and you have similar. I wasn't getting into fights like you were, but
You weren't coked up doing Muay Thai?
I was coked up at times. But
Oh,
yeah.
coke wasn't my vice. I was more like smoking weed, drinking.
Yeah.
Ecstasy.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
This is so, because how old are you in juvie?
I was 16, 17.
So you were
Okay.
doing all that at 16?
Yeah, I just once I discovered that I can just leave school,
Yeah.
go get high,
Yeah.
and play video games all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna go play
yeah.
Halo. You know what I mean? The fuck?
Honestly, yeah. And because you grew up in the Peninsula.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to Mills High School, which is like fucking 70% Asian.
Where's that at?
Oh, dude, Millbrae sucks.
Oh,
dude.
that's in Millbrae. Oh,
The whole fucking
shit. Yeah.
town sucks.
Yeah, for sure.
I just came from them right now, and I
Yeah.
was like, I went to Trader Joe's, and like a group of like 10 Asian dudes just walked in. I swear to God, this happened.
Yeah.
Because I got the cookies, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, look at that. I'm gonna munch on some of those. And like a group of 10 Asians just came in, and they just immediately went to their Trader Joe bags. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they went to their Trader Joe bags because they're like, we're going to learn how to make these.
We're gonna take these to our shop.
Yeah, dude, they fucking grabbed them
Look
off
at the
back there,
quality.
started them, like zipping it up, like look at the fabric and shit.
Yeah.
We're going to make these. I'm like, okay.
So who were you running around with if you were mostly around the Asian? Were you turning up? Were you like ditching class, doing all
Dude,
that
it
shit
was
with the
basically-
Asians?
Man, the Asians were good.
Yeah.
I don't think I had one bad friend who was Asian. He was like the only Asian in juvenile hall. And me and him used to go to Walgreens when we were like middle school and just go in there with gym bags and just steal all the candy. No one would suspect us. You know?
Yeah.
Like a fucking Persian dude and
Yeah.
a Chinese guy just
Yeah.
fucking walking and just stealing all the fucking candy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I think that's where the hustle began, though, because I started, I'd go to school and steal, like, fucking Snickers bar and Reese's.
Oh, that makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense. You were the
Yeah.
type you always selling snacks at school.
Yeah, I was hella protective about my shit, too. I used to, like, fight people, like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember getting
Took my
kicked out of-
Funyuns, nigga.
Yeah. I remember being kicked out of class, and someone, like, one of those students was, like, hovering on my back. I'm like, bro, if you touch my fucking shit, I'll beat your ass, dude.
Were you always getting? So okay, how long did you spend in juvie?
I probably spent, like, maybe, like, a little more than a year of my life,
Shit,
like,
man.
behind bars, yeah.
Behind
I
bars.
don't know. Yeah, it wasn't even bars. It was like a fucking door.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And what exactly did you do?
You know, I just think
What if you want to get into
in
it?
this faggot ass town. Oh shit! Cut that out. In this
Not
in
cutting.
this pussy ass town, they just throw you in for anything.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
true.
I wasn't even doing shit that bad.
Yeah,
I was
you were
just-
kind of just being
Yeah.
a kid fucking around, like ditching like truancy or whatever.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
high and
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
You know, the first time I went to jail is because we had a friend. Me and my friends, we had a friend who managed a hotel. He was like
Okay.
I don't even think he was. I think he was like a fucking low level fucking desk guy. But
Mm-hmm.
even those jobs, you have connections, right?
Yeah.
And this guy was a total fucking dork, and I think he wanted to get some pussy.
Mm-hmm.
So my friend hit him up. He was like, "Hey, you feel me? Like hook us up with a room."
Mm-hmm.
And I think he got fired because he like gave us a room for free.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, we partied our asses
Yeah.
off, you know what I mean? Hella liquor and shit like that. And the girl I was with at the time, I was like 16. I really loved her. She's like OnlyFans model. She's hella hot. And
Oh, shit.
I wish I listened to her because she told me, she was like, oh, let's just stay home. And I'm hella dumb. Looking back at it now, I'm like, man, I should have stayed home and just smash it. I'm like, why did I go to the party for? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
Like,
already had the girl.
yeah, I had the girl. Like, we had the whole, you know what I mean? We're at my
Yeah.
crib out. But at that time, I was just like, I don't know. I was like a different dude.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like a social guy. So we went to a hotel room, hella alcohol, hella weed. We just got hella smashed. And the cops the cops came and broke up the party. And I was sleeping. I was passed out. And I was
Ah.
just being hella belligerent with the cops.
Oh
Damn.
shit.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
you fucking pigs.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they got you for
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
disorderly conduct.
Yeah,
or
there
some
was like
shit.
there was like a woman cop. I was like, I'll beat your ass. Bitch. I was just being hella fucking. I was drunk. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
being
yeah,
hella
yeah.
belligerent. I was
Just
like,
fucking
Yeah.
around.
I remember my lawyer. Fucking reading the transcript back, and I was like, "This is fucking hilarious."
It's like, Brett's like, can I keep that?
Yeah, yeah.
I was just fucking cursing out the cops, dude.
That's fucking
Damn.
hilarious. But that's like, I listened to this interview with Bill Burr, and he
Yeah.
would talk about this where he would go to summer school, and he's like, that's where the funniest kids were. Not
Yeah.
exactly juvie, but that's where all the,
The
funny
kids
kids.
in juvie were, they were kind of funny, but
Good.
Yeah.
they were more fucked up than
Yeah.
funny.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they probably could have channeled that fucked upness into being funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you did that shit. So at 16, but you didn't continue to do comedy like when you got out.
No, I did it once.
Yeah.
And then obviously I went to camp, like something, it's called Camp Glenwood. I don't think it exists anymore, but it's in like La Honda. And I did that. That was like 7 months. And
That was like a.
it's like
for-
a
for bad kids.
rehabilitation camp.
Yeah, yeah.
It's juvie, but in the
God
woods,
damn, bro. So
basically.
you were acting up. I mean, you were being
Yeah.
a kid, but you were definitely still.
Well, because I was on probation, and then I just kept fucking up.
Okay.
God damn.
Yeah, like they put the fucking house arrest thing on me, and I would just
Damn.
break the rules. I'd be like,
Damn.
Fuck it.
yeah, I'd be like,
That was
yo.
on
So they
house
send you
arrest.
to the woods.
Yeah, so I don't think it exists anymore. But Camp Glen was funny because they let you go out on house trips, You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
And like some kids would come back and sneak drugs up their ass.
For sure.
Like I remember coming back from camp, and counselors make you get all butt naked, and they make you like they look at all your shit and make sure you don't have any drugs. And I remember like some of the counselors like, I don't want to see.
Yeah.
Like some of the dudes were like cool. You could tell the creepy counselors, some like the cool.
Yeah.
Like the creepy ones be like, bend over, pull your cheeks.
You
You know
cough.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this dude hella gay. You know what I mean? But then some of the other counselors like, all right, man, I don't want to see your fucking balls. Like, just get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like that shit was wild because people like some of the kids would like fucking escape and shit. It'd be hella funny.
Damn.
Yeah, they leave on their parents' trip and not come back.
Oh, got you.
Point is, after that 7-month stint, after I got through that, I stopped fucking around.
Got you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to spend this long away from society again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you were probably like 21, then you like went to
No, juvie. So I was at
Yeah,
18.
yeah. Well,
I was 18.
after you got out the camp, how old were you?
I was at 18.
Oh, okay, got
Yeah.
you. Okay, so you were like, okay, do college and
I
get
was
a
like,
job.
fuck all that
and-
shit. Yeah, junior college,
Yeah.
all the middle junior colleges around here. Started working like corporate jobs.
Yeah. What'd you want to be?
So my dream as a kid was always I felt like I wanted to be a wrestler. When I was a kid.
Like WWE.
Yeah, like WWE. The Iron Sheik Junior. Fucking come back from the dead. No. Hulk Hogan, I would smash you, Hulk Hogan. Fuck you, Hulk Hogan, I'll fucking kill you.
The Iron Sheik is crazy.
Yeah, because when you're a kid, it's
Well,
always
yeah,
changing.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I was big into baseball.
Okay.
Did you play sports in?
I was really good at baseball.
really.
Wow.
Yeah,
What position?
Dude, I pitched a complete game stoned.
Hell yeah.
And, yeah.
You got a
One of the
no-hitter?
greatest- No, they scored one run off
Okay.
me, but one of those guys ended up playing on the Cardinals against Aragon High School. But I wasn't good.
shit.
I wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
I mean, once I got to college, I was like,
Well, yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I played football my whole life. Then when I got to college, I was like, oh, this is a different tier of
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
physical
You're
specimen.
too small.
Yeah.
Way too small.
I
Way
always
too
sucked
small.
at sports. I was never
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Dave was drunk.
Yeah.
Dave was out there. On
Dave
the
was
field
out there
Yeah.
playing with
Throwing
alcohol.
up.
Yeah. Bro said, yeah, I'm gonna just experience hardship early.
Dave was the guy. Hey, we need someone to fuck with the refs. Put
Yeah.
him in. Dave was like,
There was a diversion.
ref was like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Go deep.
That's great. Damn, bro. Okay, so what corporate jobs did you have?
Oh, dude, I did like.
Because I can't imagine you working a corporate job. You would just get fired.
wild
Like,
story.
did you not even just for the work, but like just like the way you would just treat a female, bro.
Oh, dude, women love me, dude. I'm popular with the ladies, man.
Now I will say you got some at a lot of the Peninsula comedy shows. You will have some reoccurring audience members, and a good amount of them will be women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, some of these women like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to get you some. It's the fruits of your labor.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Look. No, I think women respect honesty, and I'm honest. You know what I mean? That's it. They got to earn their weight, just like all of us. But
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, look. When I was, I did a lot of, I did home security. I have a lot of experience in solar, like
Okay.
solar
Shit.
panels.
Like installing and shit.
No, like cells.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
I was always doing cells. Solar is a pain in the ass because the roof and all sorts of shit, and it takes 10 years to finally get up there.
Yeah.
And I did home security. Home security is a fucking scam too because it's like it's a deterrent. You know what I mean? It's like there is no like fucking Scarface got killed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like like fucking JFK got his head blown off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like if the president can be killed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyway, so it's all bullshit. But like, I always wanted to do comedy.
Yeah.
I want to be a pitcher. I really want to be a baseball pitcher, but not,
Yeah.
my arm is fucking too weak. I couldn't throw fast enough.
Yeah.
And then I always wanted to do comedy. And when I was 20, I called like I did some research online and I found like an open mic night.
Nice.
When I was like 20 years old.
Yeah.
And I called in. I tried to do it. but you got to be 21 to
Yeah.
go to the bars.
Yeah.
So that really deterred me.
Yeah.
You know, I was a square dude. Like, some people give me shit. They're like, "Oh, that stopped you." I'm like, "Well, you know, I'm trying to follow the laws and whatever." You know.
Yeah,
you're
You know,
reformed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, and also, yeah, if you pulled up and they just kicked you out, that would have been a waste of time.
Yeah.
But I get what you
bro,
mean.
the
like,
thought didn't even enter my head.
Yeah.
My brain told me, "All right, I'm 20. If I try to go to one of these bars, I'm immediately not gonna be able to get in."
yeah.
Yeah.
So
You know.
yeah. So when did you end up doing another mic?
So this is how I started doing. This is where my comedy journey begins.
Yeah.
At my lowest, like, fucking, you know what I mean?
Point in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, my lowest part in life. Like,
Yeah.
just like people ask me, dude. I remember doing one of these fucking HR ladies I used to work with, one of these companies. She goes, "So how did you why'd you start doing comedy?" I was like, "Out of desperation."
Yeah.
And she started laughing at me. I'm like, "Oh, bitch, that's funny."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's funny to you? My pain is funny?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's either comedy or kill myself. That's funny to you, huh? You know what I mean? Like, the fucking top HR lady at the old company I used to work with,
Yeah.
she started, like, bawling when I told her that. Like, just
Damn.
laughing like a maniac in the middle of the restaurant. She's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, why'd you..." I'm like, "Yeah, out of desperation." Ha 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 ha. I was like, "Oh, okay. Fucking psycho." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I worked for home security. Then I did this recruiting job, which is hella funny. I was recruiting janitors for UCSF, and I just couldn't I couldn't fit in that corporate structure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just didn't fit with me. You know, yeah, I can talk about this for days. It's just every manager I've always had just sucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, your manager is so important.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a good manager in the corporate world, that covers for a lot.
Yeah.
But when your manager is lazy as shit and it's like, "Oh, I'm just a manager, you do all the work,"
Yeah.
it's like, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
They're not doing their job for sure.
Yeah, and I dealt with racist managers who were like, "Pff, I'm only giving," like, I had a Chinese manager who's like, "I'm only giving Chinese fucking salesmen the leads." Yeah,
Damn.
dude, it's fucking real shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know, because Asians work hard.
Yeah, that's true.
I get it.
Yeah.
But I was fucking working hard too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
You know
like
what I mean?
you would be a good salesperson.
Yeah.
I mean, you are. Yeah.
Dude, I hate it. I hate sales. Because sales is like, you're lying.
Yeah.
You know
yeah.
what I mean? In one way or the other. It's either you're concealing the truth,
Yeah.
or you're manipulating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know?
you're using like persuasion tactics, which, you know, you're like not, whether you're not revealing the whole truth or, you know, massaging the truth or,
Yeah,
it's
I
kind
like
of,
honesty.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
to be honest. And
Yeah.
so, like, I tried the corporate thing, you know, ended up, I was with a girl at the time. And I think as a, especially like a younger guy, when you found a girl that you love and you want to be committed with, I think that kind of, you know, oh, we live in the Bay Area, so the whole thing out here is like you gotta work in the corporate. Plus, I'm Persian,
Yeah.
so Persian culture is similar to Asian culture, right?
Yeah.
Engineer, doctor,
Yeah.
lawyer type shit, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I have all that pressure from my family, especially because everyone else in my family, like I have a cousin and a brother, and, you know, my cousin, she just has a bunch of kids, and my older brother's a complete fuck up, right? So
Oh,
I'm like
okay.
the last one.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's our only hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had a lot of pressure on my shoulders to kind of do well in the corporate world. So I tried, dude. I worked my ass. I went to college, got a degree, did the corporate thing, but then fucking was with this woman, was in a serious relationship. But then, like, it just, you know, it just unraveled. Started
Yeah.
doing hella drugs. You know, my ex, I didn't want to, like, be with her, but like, because the cultural pressure,
Yeah.
because she's Muslim, hella conservative Muslim.
Yeah.
I felt like because I took her virginity, I had to, like, marry her type shit.
Yeah.
It's all, I had no guidance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I fell into all, like, the square shit.
Got
You know what I
you.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And so everything unraveled, which is,
Yeah.
for comedy, it's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the unraveling is great for comedy.
Yeah.
But for my personal life, it's fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Because I had to go through hella pain. Because, you know what I mean? That's where the humor comes from. But, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But, like, so, like, me and her ended up breaking up. She was like, she goes, "Oh, you know, my family wants to take this long trip to go to Pakistan, right? For like a month. She was going to be gone for a month." And I was like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had just, like, had this marriage ceremony type shit, and I knew in my gut, you know, when you're young, like for me personally, I've always had gut feelings,
Yeah.
but I've never I've always had a disconnect between making the right decisions and my gut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where the bullshit comes from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Ups
yeah,
and downs
yeah.
come from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you get older, you're able to, you know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
like, my choice, it aligns.
For sure.
Your
Yeah.
instinct and your choices, they align.
Yeah.
When you're younger, you have instinct, but sometimes like, yeah, you don't listen to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, good, get the fuck out of here for a month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I started doing hella drugs.
This
started-
was right after y'all got married?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We
Gotcha.
never got legally married. We
Yeah,
had like a
but you did the
religious
ceremony.
ceremony.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Okay.
I had just lost my job. The fucking recruiting job.
Mm-hmm.
So she left for a month. I just started smoking hella weed, drinking. I didn't do that many, maybe a little hard drugs, maybe a
Yeah.
little bit.
Nice.
But I was more like just an alcohol pot guy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was smashing other bitches.
Nice.
You know what
Nice.
I mean? I was having a good time when
Yeah.
she was gone, bro. I was fucking going to the
Yeah.
strip club. I
Yeah.
was being a real fucking dirtbag. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And fucking massage parlor. I was doing all. I was like, I never experienced life. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do all this shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That-
yeah.
Like Patrice O'Neill used to always say, before you get married, like as a dude, you should experience life.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't know you don't regret like missing out
Yeah,
on
yeah. You
anything.
don't have it
Yeah.
in the back of your head.
Yeah.
And I made the mistake. I was way too young. I think a good age for a dude to get married, like especially in this area, you know, like mid 30s. I think.
Yeah,
yeah,
early to mid 30s. I think
Yeah.
that's good. But now people get married later. You know, like 40s.
sure.
Fucking some dudes even in their fucking 50s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kids
Um,
later too. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I hit rock bottom, dude. Like I got fired, but when I got fired, you know, you get that unemployment
Yeah.
fucking money. So I was still getting bank. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I was spending all that fucking unemployment money on just fucking partying, you know? And then, yeah, man, she came back from Pakistan. I basically told her, like, hey, when you were gone, never tell a girl you cheated on her. You know what I mean? Like, I've learned
That'd be
that the
smart.
hard way. I was like, I was doing this and this. You know what I mean? She's like,
Because
oh,
you felt bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a fucking idiot. So, you know,
I
but
told
it's
the truth. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, but it's okay now because you
Yeah.
learn, you go through it, and then you're
And
able to help other dudes.
Because
you know?
subconsciously you think you realized you just didn't want to be in that relationship anyways.
I think I always known in my gut that I was probably never supposed to be with her.
Damn.
Yeah.
I always felt like she was not good enough for me.
Ah,
Oh,
gotcha.
shit.
I always
Okay.
felt like I can get a better, more attractive woman than her. You know what I mean? Especially being
Great.
Persian, like my
Yeah.
mom and my grandma was like, "Look at this one," and I'm like, "Fuck," you know what I mean? Like I can
Yeah.
have that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You know?
Damn.
So I always
Yeah.
felt, but I was like, you know what? Like I got her pregnant, so I was like, oh, you know, we're gonna have
That's
a
right.
kid. Let's try to make
Yeah.
this work. But look, man, God has a plan. I feel like
For sure.
it was never supposed to work. You know, I had all this bullshit happen, all
Yeah.
this, you know, and then that led me into comedy. Getting
Gotcha.
fired, the drugs, just not finding, you know, something, you know. And I always wanted to do comedy.
Yeah.
So then once I started getting into the comedy network,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I found what I want to do.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
Because
That's sick.
who'd you come up with in the scene? Like anybody that's still doing it?
Bro, I look back at it now. Well, most people who I started up with, some of them are still around.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are gone.
Yeah, like they moved to like LA and New York or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
LA,
Yeah.
you know, Jason Cole is someone I started off with.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Jason Cole. He's funny.
Yeah.
Who else did I really start with? I'm trying to think of other people you guys might know. John Gallagher. Do you guys know?
Oh,
Gallagher?
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, he was around.
Yeah.
Danny Detchi. Ho ho hee hee.
Yeah.
Fucking pencil. He was fucking
Was he still
around.
doing the pencil back then?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
that's
From day
crazy.
one?
Yeah. Day one. Yeah.
Crazy.
Day one. He's like, I got it. He had a
Fucking
vision.
filing case. Pop.
This comedy shit's
Pencils, like,
yeah.
fuck.
This comedy shit's easy, dude.
I remember seeing that shit and I was like, that's some shit I've seen when I was like 4 years old. You know what I mean? I'm like, what is this, Tom and Jerry shit? You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it comes into your classroom when you're a kid.
The first comics I saw when I was coming up, who I'm like, these guys are fucking really good, was Terry Dorsey
Okay.
and
Yeah.
Chris Nasco.
I don't think I know Chris. But.
Nasco's in L.A. He was
Okay.
at Blue Lagoon last night.
Nice.
It was his birthday. I was texting him. But Terry Dorsey, he hosted a mic on Sundays at the Milk Bar which is now O'Reilly's, it's much nicer now, you know, which is nice, but also I miss the fucking shitty, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Terry was a great host, dude. I'm gonna tell you. You want to hear a funny Terry Dorsey story?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah.
All right. This might get him in trouble. I don't give a fuck. It's fucking funny. So look, dude. Like most of the people I start out with, I always tell people this. I've seen hundreds of comedians quit.
Yeah.
After you've been doing shit for 8 years, I've seen hundreds of comics quit. And you know, you go to a mic or whatever, sometimes you're late. There's like 30 names on the list.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, man. You know what I mean? I just want to get up and get the fuck out of here, right?
Yeah.
So one night I go, Terry, hey, Terry, man, if I throw you $5, I fucking bribed this dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It worked?
Hell yeah. I was like... And it works on me too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm over business. I go, hey Terry, man, if I throw you $5, will you put me up on the list?
Yeah.
He goes, fuck it, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? I was like, I fucking escaped like 20 spots. You know what I mean?
That's great.
I was like number 30. He put me up at like number 10. I was like,
Fuck
yes.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But that Milk Bar mic was fucking infamous, dude.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
In the city?
yeah,
Milk Bar?
it was every Sunday night, as I recall. I might be wrong, but I would say I'm 95% sure. This is a long time ago, okay? I had fucking hair back then, okay? That's how long ago this shit was. It was every Sunday night. It was a Sunday night late night mic. So I think it would run from like maybe 9:10ish to like the last comic. You know, and fucking, you know, Terry's a fun guy. You know, be smoking weed, getting drunk and shit.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes he'd be on stage for like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? You're just up there bombing your ass off.
Yeah.
You just hear Terry having a great time outside. Like, fucking,
Like, help me, motherfucker.
yeah. I'm like, can you get me out of here, dude?
Yeah.
You know?
And
Just-
when
go
did
ahead.
you decide? So at what point were you like? Well, because you were always doing shit in the Peninsula.
Yeah.
But at what point were you like? From the jump, were you like, this is gonna be my career now? And like, obviously, all the things that go into it, like finding your comedic voice, getting rooms, becoming a staple in a certain section. Whether
I
it's
tell
like the
people I
Peninsula.
own a slice of comedy in the Bay Area.
Fuck yeah,
You
dude.
know what I mean? I own a slice of comedy Bay Area. But, you know, the longer you do this, just the more serious it gets.
True.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think at first, when I first started out, I don't think I was doing that many mics, you know? Every Monday I was doing Swinging Door.
Okay.
You know what
yeah.
I mean? But, you
were
know, I
hosting.
always had a job. I always had, like,
Yeah.
some fucking corporate job or something. And then I always, you know, was in college.
Okay.
You know? Over just the past couple years, it's becoming more and more serious.
Gotcha.
You know, especially now, I'm,
Yeah.
you know, I'm fucking, what do they say, 10 toes deep? What do they
Yeah,
say?
10 toes down.
Yeah, 10 toes down. Yeah, what is it? I'm trying to keep up with the fucking young dude. I'm fucking 10 toes down. I got a fucking, what did a mob do when they bury people? I got a cylinder fucking tied around me. You know what I mean? I'm fucking,
Oh, yeah.
They tie like a brick around you.
Yeah,
and dump the body.
Yeah.
I'm fucking,
Yeah.
I'm dumped, motherfucker. I am at the bottom of the
Yeah.
ocean floor right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 100% committed.
Fuck
but,
yeah.
Swinging Door was really... It's a shame. It's sad to see what happened to that room. It's just really sad because that room was fucking just epic.
But pre-COVID was it? What or was it
Pre-COVID and
yeah.
post-COVID.
Yeah.
But, Swinging Door was the first mic to come back. I guess there was always comedy during COVID. It just wasn't really made public. It was
For
more,
sure.
you know,
Yeah.
because you know California and the laws, they
Yeah.
you know, potentially can get fucked.
Yeah.
But Swinging Door was, as I recall, legally was the first mic to come back.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Got
So it's
you.
popping.
Oh man, and I look back on it, man, yeah, it was popping, but I was also adhering to all the rules.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, you got to perform with the mask on.
Yeah.
I remember I
Yeah.
almost banned a comic one time. 'Cause this fucking comic threw up in his mask. Yeah.
That's gnarly.
Yeah, this said comic is. I'm not gonna say his name, but this said comic is now in Austin. This comic was on a lot of drugs. You know what I mean? And this comic fucking vomited in his mask.
Ugh.
I was like, bro, you gotta put a fucking mask on. He's like, I don't have one. I threw up in it. You know what I mean?
Ew, dude.
And you know, Swinging Door got those fucking sofas. So he's during his set, he's laying there with the mic, just doing comedy, laying down like on the fucking sofa. You know. And I was,
God damn.
I was like,
How
man.
fucked up you gotta be?
Yeah.
to
Damn,
just
that's
be like,
wild.
All right, so what's the deal with that?
But
Fuck.
8 years. You've seen so many hours of comedy. That's wild. Or done so many hours of comedy.
Yeah, and I'm still watching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm still at these open mics, like in the back room, just going fuck. You know what I mean?
For real.
Watching these comics bomb. Oh my god, that father and son duo that's been coming to Blue Oak. I mean, he quit now, thank God.
Yeah.
But he was making me sick. Dude.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Father
Yeah.
and son duos.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my god,
Really?
It's just cheesy comedy.
Yeah.
They
Fucking
go up
recording-
together?
Oh man, just recording each other.
Yeah.
With a supportive mother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're
It's
not
a happy
laughing.
family. Makes
Fuck
me
your
sick,
family.
dude.
And they're not laughing at each other's jokes, which is even like
Yeah, that's
worse. You
weird.
know what I mean? I think it's just, yeah, fuck, man. You see, just all the horse shit. You know?
Yeah. And so, like, what? Well, yeah, I guess I was gonna ask. You think the scene has gotten better over the year? You think it's getting better as your journey is like going up? Like, do you think
Yeah.
the San Francisco comedy is getting better?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I honestly, I really don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't have the greatest memory. I just kind of live in the present.
Yeah.
And I just kind of more concentrate on my own journey.
True.
But I know that I'm a problem. You know what I mean? I know I've talked a lot of shit. I know I've hurt a lot of feelings, and I
Yeah.
still am. You know what I mean?
It's funny because you like know what you do.
Yeah.
Like you have the self-awareness to
Yeah.
acknowledge
Yeah.
what you're doing, but you're still just like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
But I mean, because you're not. I mean, I don't think you're doing anything like genuinely bad. Like
Yeah,
you're
it's
not
not
trying to do
malicious.
anything
Yeah, you're
in
not,
bad
like,
taste.
evil.
Yeah.
Just comics know, like,
you're just like kind of very authentic to who you are.
dude, when comics bomb,
Yeah.
it hurts me too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like guys who beat their wives. They're like, this hurts me too.
Like, bro, I feel your bomb.
I didn't want to do this to you.
Oh my
You
god,
made me do this.
Oh my, dude,
This fucks up both of us.
You put this on me.
dude. There are some bombs. I still feel it. I'll feel them forever.
Yeah, that people did or you did.
I've
Or
had
both.
some bombs.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but the thing with me is, I don't let it get to that point where
Yeah.
because like if it's going really bad, I just start a fight. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, that's the worst bombs I've had where I've gotten to audience members and the fucking host is like, okay, you gotta go, and I'm like, yeah, fuck you.
So you just crash out.
Dude,
That's a good
James
strategy.
Uikawa, dude. That motherfucker.
Shout out.
Fucking Hiroshima bomb, dude. Kawasaki, Nagasaki, whatever the fuck. Dude, this fucking guy, he bombed at Fluid so bad. This motherfucker, he bombed for 17 minutes straight.
Who gave him respectfully? Who
Bruh.
gave him 17 if he was eating shit?
I think he was supposed to do 10.
Whoa! They just let him ride?
He went past the light like 5 minutes past the light.
Wow,
Bro,
But
he
was-
fucking I had to follow him. he killed that room in a bad way. He just
Yeah.
fucking fucking Heisenberg, fucking Oppenheimer that fucking room, dude. It was done, dude. I had to follow him. You know how you follow someone when you bomb and you get up on stage?
Yeah.
And it's even worse because it was at Fluid with an actual stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you're
yeah,
actually
yeah.
standing up there elevated. You can just see, like people just talking to each other, just like.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
And like I bombed, and like the comic, like it was 2 or 3 bombs after him. Like
Yeah.
and it's-
Damn.
you know, the most fun part of the comedy show is I tell people. Like I told a comic this the other day, she started laughing her ass off. I go, you know, the best part of a comedy show is when it's over. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like when we can just hang out. That's
Yeah,
like the best
yeah.
part, you know?
Because you're kind of just. I mean, I'm not like too nervous going up on stage, but it's like you still just want to like get your set done,
Yeah.
and then you feel like you can relax.
It's like all you can think about.
yeah, it's exactly.
And the thing is, we're in this scene where, like, if we were in New York, if you're like an established comic in New York,
Yeah,
you're doing like 3-4
Yeah.
real shows a night.
yeah.
You know what I
You're-
mean? Like, if you're Big J
That'd be
Okerson
sick.
right now in New York,
yeah, you're
Yeah.
hitting up
you're
hella
doing the
spots.
fucking circuit.
You're doing like you'll even have like a 1 a.m. show or some shit. Like
Yeah.
a 1 a.m. show at like the fucking Cellar or some
Bro,
shit.
you can go to the Cellar.
Yeah.
Go to the Stand.
Yeah.
Go to, what's the other one? Gotham.
Yeah.
Gotham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
have
yeah.
multiple cellars, multiple
Yeah.
stands.
Yeah, all within just a walking distance or like a train stop away.
Dude, there's so many.
Yeah, New York is. I gotta go.
Have you been?
Yeah, have you done comedy in New York?
Everyone's always told me like when I was in middle school, one of my basketball coaches used to call me Brooklyn. That was my nickname on the
definitely.
team.
You'd be like Dave Attell, basically, like Persian Dave Attell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being Dave Attell right like in that circuit?
I mean, he has a good life.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's the man in New York.
Fuck, man.
Good
I used to
legend.
watch him as a kid, like
Yeah.
Insomniac. I'm like,
Yeah.
this guy looks
Yeah.
like he's having fun.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely. Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's been doing shit for a long
Oh,
time.
a long time.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like with our scene is,
Yeah.
you have these shows. It usually do 1 or 2 shows a night.
Yeah.
And then the hang is fun.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if we were in New York, the hang would be different.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
We would be hanging at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, for
Maybe
sure.
like 4 shows in the books. You're like at
Yeah.
a diner having coffee or whatever.
Yeah.
But here it's like you have one show and then you hang.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
it's less,
yeah, I forgot what the fuck.
What do you call it? We signed up for Caravan, I think at like, we probably will be getting called up at like 9:50, 55.
What time does it start? Doesn't it start at 10?
It starts at 10. Oh my God, wait, I'm retarded.
It starts at 10.
Oh, it
right?
starts at 10. Oh, okay, never mind. We're
Yeah.
chilling. We're
What
chilling.
time is
We're
it right
chilling.
now?
Yeah. 9:33. Okay,
Yeah,
wait,
we're
I'm
probably
dumb
good.
as hell. Okay, so we're probably not gonna get
Go
up
as
until like
long however-
10:50.
yeah, go
Okay,
as long
fuck yeah.
as you
Okay,
want to,
okay, hell yeah. All right, what else? You got anything else on your mind? We can ask you questions,
No,
but
ask me whatever the hell you know. I'm good. What do you guys want to know? What do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about the art form of stand up a little bit?
yeah, let's talk
Yeah.
about the art from a stand up. Yeah,
Alright.
Yeah, how do you because you have a
Spit
style.
some knowledge.
Yeah, because I feel like
Yeah.
you do because what's your writing process like, but also like because you do a lot of crowd work.
Yeah.
And like you talk shit to the audience and you get racist and they love it. And so how did you kind of get to the style you have?
I can go hella deep on this.
Pause.
First of all, so Bill Hicks, everything I learned about stand up, I learned from Louis C.K. and Patrice O'Neal. Those are my 2 guys, right?
Yeah.
And everything they learned was like from Pryor and Carlin, right? So
Yeah.
it's just a fucking
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah, we're back. Quick battery swap. So the art form of stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
You're talking about Bill Hicks.
So look, it's took me, dude. It takes a long time to like understand how to write jokes. It takes a long time. Well, for me, everyone's different, but for me, it took me 2 years to like get 7 minutes of material. Like it took me a long time. It takes a long time to start understanding your voice, your sense of humor, your approach, you know, and you're always evolving and growing. But my approach is basically I try to work the room, you know. So I come in, I try to riff and improvise and kind of work the room. I try to relate to the audience, connect with the audience, you know. That's kind of my style. But Bill Hicks, you know, he said, hey, look, you know, try to when you perform stand up, try to like just go off the dome. And then if that doesn't work, if you're not connecting with the audience, because stand up is so you feel it right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I host shows, I'll know like within the first 2 minutes of my set, is this gonna be a good night or a rough night?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's how raw comedy is.
Yeah.
You know? So like Bill Hicks, try to go off the dome and whatever, freestyle or whatever. If that doesn't work, then go into your material.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I like
Yeah.
that approach.
Yeah.
That's
But-
interesting from Bill Hicks because I feel like his was always like very written out, because he
Yeah.
went like political and that stuff. So that's interesting.
Yeah, he died really young.
He did.
Fucked up. Yeah, he had like a
How'd he
liver
die?
cancer or some shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, was he a big drinker?
And
or-
then what's his face like stole all his material?
who?
He did?
Dennis something?
Dennis Leary?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I don't know too much about the comedy beefs, but I know Dennis Leary paid Louis C.K. $50,000 for I'm an asshole. That shit. Yeah.
What's that? What's the
Dennis Leary got really famous. Louis C.K. had a bit where he was like, "Yeah, I cut you off in traffic. I'm an asshole. That's what I do." You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I took that box of cereal from your shopping cart.
Yeah.
Like, I'm an asshole. That's what I do. Like, he was
Yeah.
kind of like his bit was like
It's a good bit.
his premise. Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
bit. Like, I just own being an asshole.
Yeah.
And Dennis Leary took that bit and made a song out of it.
Oh wow.
And that kind of, he got really famous from that.
Oh.
and then
gotcha.
ended up admitting it years later that he kind of ripped that from Louis.
From Louis.
and threw Louis 50 grand.
Got you. I mean, he probably made a fuck ton more off that song, but yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I never like cross reference any shit. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I'm just saying though. He probably just gave it to him just to,
But these are all
him,
like historic. These are like fucking Rogan and Mencia at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
These are all these stories that are like in stone, like you've heard passed down. You know.
Yeah.
But look, the thing is about comedy. It's taking me a long time to finally. I always make the metaphor like a painting, right? Mm-hmm. So it's taking me a long time to really understand, like sitcom, right? Sitcom stands for situational comedy.
Okay.
Right. So a lot of comedy comes from situations.
Yeah.
Right. It's your perspective, and there's a lot of different types of humor. But like any comedian that you look at, like Louis C.K., right? He has a lot of material where shit happens on an airplane.
Yeah.
Because that's a funny situation.
Yeah.
You know, how many, like Russell Peters, how many comedians do you talk about, like two Arabs in the back of an airplane, like just having a casual conversation, like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then people are like, oh, fucking terrorists. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So, like, I'm just starting to learn now, like situational comedy. Mm-hmm. Like, there's that. And this will help you. This will help you come up with material. Like for me, I have a joke about me, my grandpa, my brother, and we're watching wrestling together. Mm-hmm. Right? I'll burn a little bit. Yeah. And basically, like it's the dudes hangout time, right? Mm-hmm. We're having Budweisers, we're watching wrestling, but then the divas come on, right? And my grandpa was like, "Okay, everybody, shut up." Yeah. You know what I mean? Like no more talking. Let's fucking watch some titties bounce. You know what I mean? And like that's a situation. A lot of humor can,
for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can spend. Maybe I can write 5 minutes on that situation. I have another bit on Bigfoot. I never do it. Yeah. But like Bigfoot, searching for Bigfoot, like that situation. So that's kind of like the frame of the painting, right? Yeah. And then you color it in is whatever you want to put in that. So like my Bigfoot bit, I never do it. I probably told you guys this story.
Oh,
at the function one night.
Yeah.
I told you. First, it started off with this is the evolution of comedy. First, my bit was this short. It was like, hey man, you guys know that I point like a big white dude in the audience, kind of like Dave. Like Dave looks like one of these dumb white guys. You know what I mean? Like you see him in Oregon Trail with a flashlight. Like, I'm a fucking, you know what I mean?
With the fucking lantern.
Yeah. Like he's my target audience. You know what I mean? So I'm like, look at this fucking white guy. Looking like he searching for Bigfoot. You know what I mean? So I'll point to a dude with a hoodie and a fucking hat, just green hat. Like he's perfect. You know what I mean? So I relate that shit to him. Yeah. And then the joke was like it was a one-liner. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It was a quick fucking painting, quick drawing. You know what I mean? I was like, man, imagine all these people going out look for Bigfoot. What if they find him? They go in the cave and Bigfoot's just there jerking off. Like, hey, what do you guys want? You know what I mean? Like, So I took that. And then it became like a 1 minute, like a 30-second 1 minute bit to like 5 minutes. Got you. And this is when you start doing comedy. Yeah. You'll evolve. Yeah. You'll take a 30-second joke and you'll get 5 minutes out of it. For sure. Louis C.K. always talks about the samurai sword and the hammer. Yeah. Beating it, refining it. Yeah. So this is how I came up with the joke, right? This is how the bit starts. I go on HBO Max. Yeah. And HBO Max recommends me searching for Bigfoot. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, why would you? We all know there's no Bigfoot. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like, who gives a fuck if there is? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I'm Muslim. I got more fucking issues, problems to worry about, Yeah. So the bit goes, all right, fuck it. I'm curious. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I click on it. Guess how many seasons there are of that one show? Searching for Bigfoot. Like 4. Bro, there's like 9 seasons. Oh shit! Damn. Yeah. I'm like, who the fuck is? And watching? They still did not even find Bigfoot by the end of it. Searching. All that money too, dude. Think about all that. Bro, who's watching this shit? Yeah, true. There must be a demand if there is that many episodes. That's insane. Yeah, that is insane. You see how you just got the demand? Yeah. That's insane. That is insane. Yeah, dude. There's 9 seasons, so I skipped to the last episode. I skipped to the last episode, which is like episode 100. Yeah. I'm like, this is like Paranormal Activity times 1,000. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like anyone who's watching, anyone who's out there searching for Bigfoot, we should just snipe. You know what I mean? Because it's just they're not productive for society. You know what I mean? Like they're just wasting their lives. I skipped to the last episode, and it's all the same horse shit.
Yeah.
And this is not like searching for Bigfoot. This is not like a show that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They're still doing it. They're still doing this shit now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this show, like the last season was like 2022.
Damn.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah,
I clicked the last episode and it's like, oh, look at this footprint. It's a little bigger than you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's 3 toes, not 5.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a blurry video of like a big guy, but it's like that could be a big black dude.
Yeah.
With diabetes.
Yeah,
Missing a toe.
Yeah. That's why he has one foot.
Sleeping in his tent, needing to piss. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? So like all the evidence is horseshit, right?
Yeah.
So you see how I'm just digging.
Yeah.
deeper.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
layers.
yeah.
It's like a cake.
Yeah.
There's layers to it. All right, so now it's okay. HBO Max recommended me number 1.
Yeah.
There's 9 seasons, number 2. 100 episodes, number 3.
Yeah.
I skipped to the last. You see, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
I skipped to
Well,
last episode.
Not to cut you off, but there's so many things that are like ridiculous, and so like you as the comedian, you're the sane person calling out the ridiculousness of the situation.
Yeah.
And then that's getting laughs because the audience is with you. It's like, yeah, this shit is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see how he's an artist?
Oh damn.
This is what an artist.
Yeah.
That was artistic analysis right there, and that
Fuck yeah,
artistic
dude.
analysis is gonna help you write more
Artiste.
material.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I think it's
It
like
took me 8 years to learn this. By the way, 8
Yeah.
fucking years to learn that concept.
damn.
Yeah, maybe I'm retarded,
Well, no, I think
or
well,
maybe comedy is that hard, or maybe
I think it's
something
that
both.
hard. I think good comedy is that hard because it's like the barrier to entry to comedy. Anybody can go to an open mic and
Yeah.
sign up, but it's
Yeah.
like, and it's what's crazy too, like because you go to open mics and you see certain comedians doing bits on a certain premise. Like a few people have not. I'm not. This is not calling out anyone in particular, but like
There's a lot of similar premises.
yeah, well, there was like a
Yeah.
time when people were doing like hella like the sexual assault training bits or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And I saw one comic do it at open mic, and like it was decent. But then I saw another comic do it at Punchline, and it was just way
But
more
time
fucking
out.
elaborate, dude.
Time out. It may be hacky. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not. Everyone has strong opinions about comedy, which is
Yeah.
good. That's passion, right? And everyone can
Yeah,
have
yeah.
different opinions and
Yeah.
point of views. But that situation
Yeah.
is funny.
No, I'm not saying it's hacky. I'm just saying it was interesting seeing how people can take the same
Yeah.
premise and based on the amount of experience
but-
you've had
Yeah,
in comedy,
yeah,
can
yeah.
make it like because the one guy's shit was like probably like just like you said,
Yeah.
just one layer, like a 10-second joke.
Yeah.
This guy, he had clearly exhausted every comedic layer of
Was it
sexual
good? Was it
assault.
good?
Oh yeah, it was that dude. Well, I'll say his name. It was that dude Tony Zav or what's his
Zavala?
name?
Yeah.
Zavala. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. He did like a sexual assault training bit at
I
Punchline, like a
think
few.
he's in LA now.
That shit was one of the funniest shits I forgot it, but it was fucking hilarious.
Dude, I had to do that shit my last fucking corporate job, and there was
Yeah.
like a fucking dude who was a sexual harasser, looked just like me. So I was like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean?
Yo, found your doppelganger on the
Yeah.
sexual assault training.
He was like an older, balder, creepier version
Yeah.
of me.
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And then like it was funny because he's like this white dude, possibly
Yeah.
Jewish. And,
Possibly.
he had like a Chinese, like the assistant was Asian.
Yeah.
So this is hella funny. Like this Asian girl coming in, and he's like, "Hey, so fucking Lisa, what are you doing after work? I got another project I can give you, but I think we gotta talk it out over dinner."
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
and Lisa was kind of like, "Yeah, well, I don't think that's appropriate."
It's just porn. It's literally just porn.
Yeah.
It's like, do we
It's like
really-
the beginning of porn.
Yeah.
Do we really have to talk this out over dinner? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Vito would stop you like, "Is it okay for as a boss to like ask?" You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you're like, hell yeah, dude.
Oh, I think that's what Tony's bit was because he was like, because you're right. It's like they stopped and it's like, "This is okay," and he's like, "No, I don't need to see how this ends." Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, I feel like there's.
But
Well,
I
I mean,
watch those videos and I go, "Fuck, these guys have no game." You know what I mean?
the porn stars.
Dude, no.
Oh, the
it's like,
sexual
it's like
assault.
a
Yeah, the
boss.
harassers.
I'm like,
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I
if
mean,
you're the boss, like that's how you're gonna coerce her. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck all that. You know what I mean?
well, yeah, because if they're unattractive guys, but they're the boss, then that's how they think it
Yeah.
goes. But yeah, but also
Yeah.
if you're a hot guy and you're doing that, then yeah, that's probably sexiest. That's just 50 Shades of Grey for a lot of these women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not right to use your power as a man to get women, but women like powerful men. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's a catch-22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
But yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that situation is a little hacky. You're right. I hear it again. But
Yeah, yeah.
the main thing is you as a young comic that you're able to analyze and see it.
Yeah.
Because the Bigfoot thing,
Yeah.
it goes deeper.
Yeah.
It goes deeper.
You want to continue it? Yeah.
Like, bro, I thought this would be the only show about searching for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I go, how many fucking shows are there
Yeah.
that are searching for Bigfoot? Bro, there's like 7 or 8 shows.
Damn.
Yeah.
And these aren't
It's a
like,
whole world. Yeah.
bruh, these are not like fucking some guy with his fucking cell phone like,
Yeah.
oh, wow, you're looking for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
These are professionally edited,
Yeah.
professionally. These are motherfuckers out here with hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of gear looking for Bigfoot. There's a whole industry looking for Bigfoot. So
Damn.
it's like if you go to Oregon and you're going to the woods to go look for Bigfoot, you got to go to the Bigfoot store and get like your fucking catch a Bigfoot kit first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you
Yeah.
go in, you're like, hey man, like I'm out here. The dude's like, oh hey, you're looking for Bigfoot, right? He's like, yeah. You know what I mean? What do I need?
Yeah.
And he's like, it's $5,000.
God damn.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, all right, what's $5,000? All right, you need a rifle,
Yeah.
a Bigfoot trap, and a banana.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's like,
Yeah.
if you analyze that one Bigfoot joke,
Yeah.
it starts off with people are dumb. The premise is people are dumb.
Yes.
Yeah.
First of all, people don't even understand premises. Once
Yeah.
you understand premises, then you could start writing. The first thing it's like you need to understand is premises.
Yeah.
Don't worry about punchlines and being funny. You have to
And-
understand the
All
premise
right.
of the
So
show
what
first.
is a premise?
Yeah.
In your words.
Premises are very simple. It's like the Bigfoot one is just people are dumb.
Okay.
Okay. Got you.
And you take that one premise, people are because you see like a lot of people who are lawyers who do comedy. Mm-hmm. It's similar. There's some cross.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because doing a joke is kind of like making an argument.
Oh, I see what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So first it's like, okay, people are
Oh,
dumb.
like people are dumb. Here's why, type of thing.
That's the overall premise. People
Yeah.
are dumb.
Yeah.
And then why are people are dumb? Because they voted for Trump.
Yeah.
Or they vote at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
fucking they look for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
They sexually harass women. They have no game. They sexually harass
Yeah.
women with no
Yeah.
game at work.
Got
So
you.
so from that one big people are dumb,
Yeah.
you could do fucking 5 hours of material on that.
For sure. For
Okay.
sure.
So it's like the simplest idea, like
Yeah.
the core idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and that's the thing that's like, because yeah, you're right. Like, it could be Bigfoot, the sexual assault, it could be whatever. But as long as it ties back up to the relatable premise that everybody could agree on, that people are dumb,
Yes.
then you could go any direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, man, if I had to almost use a Marvel thing like it's fucking like Thanos. Like
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Thanos gets his power from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So like the premise, the overall premise, like people are dumb, that's like the highest level of power. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
That's like the Infinity Stone.
Yeah.
That's like the energy. You know what I mean? I don't want to say God because
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be blasphemous out here. But that's like
Struck by lightning.
yeah, I don't want to be struck by lightning.
Yeah.
But that's like the top energy is like people are dumb.
Yeah.
And that top energy, fucking the Infinity Stones come from that shit.
Yeah.
Thanos comes from that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Spider-Man's comes from that shit.
Yeah.
It's all coming back from that
Got
one
you.
energy force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
So it's getting more specific.
But
kinda.
the problem is, dude, the thing with comedy is, man, dude, you see people, they've been doing this, they've been doing this shit for years. They don't even understand that one concept. They're just wasting their time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You actually have to be, I don't know. I think there are comics who are dumb and are funny.
Yeah.
There's different styles of comedy. But for me personally, like you have to understand simple premises before you start getting into like bits.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you definitely have to be able to, like, at least like reverse engineer a successful bit
Yeah.
to understand like why it, because like yeah, like why it works. If you want to break it down into premise, setup, punchline,
Yeah.
like you should know how a joke. You should be able to recognize a joke structure, and then because then obviously your next goal is to try to write to that structure and achieve the same effect.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be that disconnect between like because you may know what a good song sounds like, but you may not be able to make a good song for a long time.
Yeah, and
because
that's-
you don't have the taste.
And that's that like
necessarily.
that one interview with like Chris Rock, Seinfeld, Louis.
Oh, the talking funny.
Yeah, and that's
shit.
what Chris
Yeah.
Rock was saying is like, it doesn't matter how good like the punchline or whatever it is, but you have to make sure people understand the
Yeah.
premise. Like that's
For
the most
sure.
important part.
For
Because
sure.
if they don't understand that, it's never gonna work. And he
Yeah.
was saying that like, even if it's an okay joke, but if the premise is
Yeah.
really strong, then it's still better than
Or like if the premise is already funny, then you're
Yeah.
already halfway there. I feel like.
yeah.
People have to. Comedy has to be simple.
Yeah.
It has to be understandable by. You shouldn't have to be a fucking genius.
Yeah.
To understand the joke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like farting is funny. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like every time my daughter farts, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She farts and I go, did you fart? She goes, what? It smells good. And I'm like, that's fucking funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoopee cushions
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
always funny. Like, I know it's stupid, but if I pulled out a whoopee cushion right now and or if I went to 7-Eleven and I had one of those stupid Ray-Ban glasses on and I just
Yeah.
like went up to the guy, he's like, oh, hello, you doing working? And I just went, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it's slipping on a banana peel.
Yeah.
If we go outside of San Jose,
Timeless.
we see some being fat is funny.
Yeah.
So if we combine those two things, if we say like a 300-pound fat Mexican,
Yeah.
now you see how I keep layering it. I keep
Yeah.
coloring the
Yeah.
picture. It was a
Gotcha.
man fucking day.
Yeah.
Get a man fucking. Whoa! What the fuck? He falls and then he farts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
like you just keep
That's
adding.
a killer hour right
Yeah.
there. Dude. Yeah.
Nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, comedy's so
Yeah.
brutal. Like a blind dude walking into a door.
Yeah.
That shit would never get old. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, like a fat dude falling and then like fisting his shirt because
Yeah.
his shirt's like all
Yeah.
fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's the thing. I think people can overcomplicate. Not to like say that like Louis Katz overcomplicates his comedy, but like
Yeah.
it's funny because yeah, you're right. Like he could just tell a fucking fart joke and like get 99% of the people to fucking
Yeah, yeah.
you
We were
know?
kind of talking that because we
Yeah.
saw Louis Katz, and it was like he's really talented at
Yeah.
joke writing, but it
Yeah.
becomes like you can see the web. He's creating a web, and it just becomes too complex. Like it
Yeah.
just needs to be like simmered down.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
This is what I'm gonna say on this, right? I don't watch too much comedy.
Okay.
Like I'm into shit heavy. I'm into shit deep.
Mm-hmm.
So like from my perspective, it's actually not good to watch too much comedy because what happens is you fall into a trap. A lot of comics, dude. I love Louis C.K.'s like him and Patrice O'Neal. Patrice is my number one.
Yeah.
I say 1A, 1B, right?
Yeah.
But if someone tells me Louis C.K. is the greatest comedian of all time, I'm like, okay, like I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah.
Like to me, it's Patrice because he's helped me out in my life. I feel like he saved my life in a lot of ways, right? But like to me, they're both 1A, 1B, right? But like Louis C.K., he's made so many people think they can do stand up.
Nah.
True.
He makes it seem so easy.
Yeah.
But he's mastered. It took him 20 years. Like he was doing comedy for 20 years before he did Shameless. I think you can look it up. Like he started in the 80s, mid 80s, and Shameless I think came out 2007. You I don't have to
Yeah,
fact check it.
but no, yeah, he had a whole different style too, even before he really developed
Yeah.
the shameless voice, which is crazy.
And he shits on his past shit, but his
Yeah.
past shit was funny to me.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
haven't really
I watched
checked
his
out
old
too
shit before
much.
Shameless. It was still funny.
Like when he still had hair type shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He was he's hard on himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
But his
yeah.
old shit was funny too, but not as good as his fucking new shit.
Yeah.
But the point I'm getting to is like there's only a few comics I watch: Chappelle,
Yeah.
Burr, Louis, Gillis. You know,
Yeah.
there's a very few comics I watch. The other ones, I'm like, okay, because I don't look at these guys as like, I don't think a lot of these guys are that much better than me, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like I'm 8 years into shit. I
Yeah.
think I'm on the path to be, just as good as these guys.
For sure.
Obviously, I still got to put a lot of work in. I'm still
Yeah.
years away from being as good as like Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
I watch him. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm anywhere near as funny as him. You know what I mean? I think I need maybe 5 more years.
Yeah.
And maybe 5 more years, maybe I can be just as good as him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But Cat Williams, I love Cat Williams.
Williams,
He has a new special coming out soon. But the point being is, the thing with comedy is, a lot of comics fall into the trap that you guys are kind of falling into. But it's okay to watch and analyze for the arts.
Yeah.
But I don't want to watch comedy and criticize. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to.
Yeah.
It's kind of. I know it sounds funny for me because I talk a lot of shit, right? but it's like I don't want to. I'm not too interested in what Louis Katz is doing. I'm more interested in what I'm doing.
Well, I mean, we.
You know what I mean, though?
No, I get what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
I will say we went to the show as just comedy fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and we can't help.
But you're also a comic.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
You're watching it from a different
But I don't think. I think I
perspective.
try to. I think after the show, we talked about, the performance.
Because look,
Obviously,
time
Yeah.
out, man. Because what
Yeah.
you're really saying is, at the end of the day, and this is really what you're saying. What you're really saying is, Louis is a good comic,
Yeah.
but he's not that great. Like
he's a great comic. He should just dumb down
no,
some
no.
of his shit.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it.
See,
and I think a regular fan would say that too. Because that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I feel like when I go, it's like the same way.
But
Like,
hold on, man. Louis
yeah.
Katz would say he's not like
Yeah.
there is an upper echelon of comedy,
Yeah.
which is right now is who's
Well,
in there? Louis C.K., Chappelle, Burr.
I think
It
there
depends
needs
on
to
who
be
you
another.
ask.
Yeah.
I think there needs to
Louis
be.
Katz
There's
is
multiple
not in
tiers.
that
There's
Yeah.
like that tier. Then there's like a
Attell.
tier before that, or under that, and then there's like the Louis Katz.
So
for
what-
sure.
Yeah.
Because those are like the untouchables. We need
Yeah.
like a new age not like the Mark Norman, Shane Gillis,
Yeah, Norman's
Sam
up
Morril,
there.
Yeah.
all
yeah.
of them, and then
But Louis
I
Katz
wouldn't
is
even say Louis Katz
A
is-
tier.
in terms of popularity, yeah, he's under them. In terms of the craft, I guess is under
Yeah,
them too. I
see?
guess, yeah.
See, that's the trap you're falling into now.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you start criticizing one of these top level, and you can.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, when you start going down that road, you got to be committed. Just like, Louis, we like you. We think you're great. We think you're funny.
Yeah.
But watching you as a comic and artist, you're not there. You're not one of the great. You're not one of the goats right
Yeah.
now. That's basically all you're saying, which is not. It's not like you are kind of criticizing him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
our
it's-
opinions are. Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're
What I would say
comedians
the
and we-
difference is like where you're saying with Louis.
But I'm saying
how-
that's why I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get into that too much. Because it's
Yeah.
like, I saw Louis Katz at the punchline. I said what's up to him. He was nice. He
Nice.
was cool.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I would tell him, like, Louis, you're all right, but, I would never pay to see you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
personally, I would not pay to see Louis Katz.
Yeah.
And it's okay to say that. But I'm just saying, if you're going to say the other shit, you got to, you know what I mean? You got to be 100%. You got to be, 10 toes down?
I gotta be
You gotta
100%.
be-
Am I
you gotta
hating?
be 10 you gotta be 10 toes down, motherfucker.
Because here's the thing, yeah, we can lightly criticize his set,
Yeah.
but obviously we don't have hours. We
But
don't
it's
have an hour.
hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard to disguise a good fart joke. I mean, I did it.
Yeah.
But it's still.
Well,
how
you think-
many different fart? How many?
You think it's
How
h-
can he? Like
Yeah.
Mike Tyson got that one hook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How many different ways does he set up that one? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is he
It's
is
hard.
a good enough writer to be able to like he had a bit within his set that was a much simpler execution, and he did it first. He opened up with the silly version and then went through this whole fucking layers of the bit, which
Right.
was great. But
Yeah.
it's like you could have just stopped there and then just
This is a good conversation.
Yeah.
to
Too
have.
many layers.
It's
could you have too many layers? You
This
think?
conversation touches on two different
Yeah.
things. One, it's like comedy gossip. Number one,
Okay.
a little bit. But number two
comedy
is also
podcast.
Number two is like it's analytical.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
analytical, but also it's the craft. This is what happened. He said one line. He said something that was so funny, and then some of his other shit wasn't up to that. So then you were kind of looking at it like, man, you just did that. You know what I mean? It's like a clown who's really good at juggling.
Yeah.
And like, fuck, he's hella good at juggling. And then he swallows swords, and he's like, he's like fucking,
Yeah.
he stabs himself in his stomach a little bit, and he's bleeding. He's like coughing up blood. You're like, why
Yeah.
don't you just fucking juggle? Like, you're so good at it. You're juggling
Yeah, maybe.
chainsaws.
Yeah. That's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're
I
like,
guess
why
that's
you
comparable.
like you're putting so and you're bleeding, you're fucking coughing
Yeah.
up blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like it's hard to juggle.
I guess so.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think it's
You
hard.
can't just keep juggling for an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah.
And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to like, okay, I have like boxing. You can make a boxing analogy. I have a good like Louis Katz.
Yeah.
Let's use this. He has a good right hook.
Yeah.
But he's like my uppercut, and you guys are going, man, your right hook is
Yeah.
great, but that uppercut,
Yeah. Maybe.
you kind of punch like a bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we fuck with Louis Katz obviously, but yeah, it was just I think
see what
it's,
I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think it's the same way. At least the way I kind of like it'd be the same way like a fucking Tarantino will like watch a movie or some shit. Not that we're on. I'm not saying like I'm the Tarantino comedy,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
he loves.
He's
he has
overthinking it,
but he
you
also
feel
has
like.
But it
Yeah.
also comes from a deep appreciation for
Yeah.
films. You watch films, and then as a result, you're able to. As a filmmaker as well, you can have commentary on it,
Yeah.
and you can learn from it. So I think that's why we continue to go to shows, or I continue to listen to, and there's also so many movies you haven't seen, and you can almost reinvent and adapt into your new shit. Like there's so many old specials that like, I was just listening to prior, so it's like there's so much of his shit that's like could be, not that I'm like gonna like take any of it, but like it could be modernized, you know, and I could like infuse a little bit of my voice into it.
Right, and here's the thing: this is why I try to avoid watching too much comedy, because the thing in comedy is a lot of comics like watch Shane Gillis, and then they take a lot of his premises, and that's the trend in comedy. Like you watch a great comic, who you really like, and then you start doing comedy like him. And now everyone's putting their hand behind their shoulder like that.
To that, I would say,
you know what I mean? And that's, I feel like Gillis started that shit. And now he was the first one I really saw putting their arm behind their shoulder like that. And I see everybody. You know what I mean? And that's where I brought up Louis C.K. Because Louis C.K., great comic. I love him. Number one, possibly the greatest comic of all time.
Yeah.
But, bro, he has made a lot of people bomb. You know what I mean? He has made stand-up comedy look easy.
Yeah.
And you guys saw Louis C.K. and you're like, fuck, he has some of that.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
it's hard, dude, to write an hour, to be able to juggle for an hour. Like, Louis C.K. is up there, you know, he's mastered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Seeing Louis C.K. live, I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
I was like, this is literally just the perfect comedian.
Yeah.
But he's doing everything.
Yeah.
He's fucking juggling. He's putting swords. Fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's throwing knives. Like, he's mastered everything.
Yeah.
You know? And you know, it's hard. It's fucking hard, dude. You know, like comedy. I think it's fucking like, bro. It takes so long to.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long Louis Katz has been doing it.
Oh, like 25 years. Or
Yeah,
some
that's
shit.
what he said.
Yeah, Louis like 30 years plus. But it's like, even then, I think it's also has to do with. You know, I think you can do it for a long time, but I think there's also a thing with, you know, how good can you really get? And I think some people have a higher ceiling than other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think some people, they do it for 10, 15, 20 years, and they reach that ceiling, and some people go, fuck.
Yeah.
This is my ceiling.
Yeah.
I quit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I remember I met I saw Jim Norton at Cobb's. This is years ago. He killed. And the feature act was like an old comic from San Francisco. I can't remember his name, Joe something. Mm-hmm. And, bro, you could tell by watching him, his jokes were very dated. Like, he was doing jokes about the weatherman and shit. He's like, the weatherman, huh, man? I was like, yo, what the fuck now?
How would you say, how do you stay inspired, and how do you get continuously better?
Yeah.
Like, outside of, let's just say, because stage time, that's obviously basic, but like, how do you get better? Like, in terms of are you finding new things to get inspired by?
No, that's a good question. I think for me, I think this is just, stand-up is just for me. You know what I mean? I'm always able to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think number one, you got to have a good perspective on life. And I mean, that's why in stand-up, it takes so long. Like, most comedians who become great comedians, they're not great comedians when they're 25 years old.
Yeah.
And I mean, most comics, when they start getting good, is at age 40. 45. You have to have a lot of life experience. You have to have a lot of pain, a lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah.
That translates into good comedy. But you also have to have perspective on things. You know, you have to have funny takes. What's your take on politics? And now there's an infinite shit to talk about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, Trump, Epstein, Israel, Palestine, Russia, Ukraine, Diddy. You know what I mean? There's a million shit to talk about. There's topical shit. But then there's also like personal shit, talking about your family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dave talking about how he used to get drunk and fight fucking professional fighters. Yeah. Fucking Dave out here getting knocked out by fucking bouncers and shit. You know what I mean?
Nearly going blind.
Yeah, dude.
So it's almost like you have to create like a circle, and then you create all these fucking webs, and like, you know, you talk about all this shit, and that's how you're able to keep it fresh. But it's like, you know, look, I've been doing shit almost 8 years. You know, people ask me when. I used to tell people, this is recently, a couple months ago, Emon, when did you get funny? I say 2 weeks ago. Now, if you ask me, Emon, when did you get funny? I say 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I'm entering new territory where it's like, okay, I'm finally starting to understand the craft.
Yeah.
I'm starting to finally understand how to structure jokes, framing. But it's like, you know, the problem is a lot of the a lot like when you do comedy, you know, when you're up there, sometimes people you can kind of feel the audience. Like I always fall into just doing a lot of riffing and crowd work, and because I feel like that's what connects with the audience.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So for me, it's like I do need to work
on
my material.
What would you say to the haters that say you do too much crowd work?
I mean, you know, look, it is what it is. At the end of the day, everyone has a different style of stand-up. Everyone has a different voice, a different sense of humor. But it's like you need to be able to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, there's funny comics out there who are funny, but if they get heckled, they're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, their whole
You gotta have
set
both.
is dependent on jokes and timing. And it's like, if a person's drunk and shouting out, it's like, they're fucked. But like Mark Normand,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
can do anything.
Yeah, he can do anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll literally like end his sets with like people just throwing out topics. But I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
the thing is like it's funny too because like yeah, when there is like an unruly audience member, people don't look to they look to the comic for a response before they look at like security. or
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
they want to see what the person with the mic has to say about this, or like make the situation funny, or bring peace to this situation. Like
Yeah.
a drunk heckler.
That was like
yeah.
saw
Stage
it,
presence,
Barbosa.
confidence.
When some guy was heckling, this is the first time I've seen it with comics. He was like, "No, he's cool," and he like brought the guy on
Oh,
stage.
that's right.
I
That's
would
right.
never do that.
I had never
Yeah.
seen it,
Go
but it
on
worked
stage.
out. It like
Yeah.
he like handled it that way, and I'd never seen that before.
Kicked his ass out.
Well, I mean, if you're Ralph Barbosa, it would have
If
also
it was being
been
hella
just as
problematic,
easy to
like,
be
bro,
like,
get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
How problematic was he being?
After you got on stage, not that bad. It turned out that
Was he drunk?
the guy Barbosa used to cut hair, and the guy was the tutorial
Oh, see,
videos.
There's more context to that.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
then it just worked out that way,
it's like he used him as a prop.
kinda. And then
Yeah.
like it made you like
That's not a
Ralph
normal
more.
heckler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like a fucking. That's like a puppet in the crowd. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like, he went up there and
Yeah.
started doing fucking
Oh, yeah.
ventriloquism. You know what I mean?
yeah, because I was there. Because it was two guys he brought up on
Yeah,
stage.
his buddy was just
yeah,
hammered.
his buddy was hammered. Yeah. But
I mean, it depends. Context is different. You
yeah,
know, like,
that's a little yeah.
You never want to kick anybody out of a show. It's worst case because that's bad
Yeah.
for the show. It's
Well,
awkward.
Yeah, I feel like that was an ending that everybody could have been happy about.
Yeah.
But it's like because you never know, because then you could get the security to kick them out or whatever.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
they could get aggressive and it could be a whole thing. It could
Yeah.
take time away from the show. Just take energy away from the show.
Yeah, because security had the guy.
Oh, he did. Okay. Yeah.
Comedy's
yeah.
delicate, man. Comedy's delicate,
Yeah.
But here's the thing: a lot of comedy, like before you can start doing bits, crowd work, riffing, before all this shit, you need to have stage. Number one, like the most important thing is like being comfortable on stage.
Definitely.
You know, I mean, I had a young comic the other day. I'll say his name. He did the roast battle. Xavier Cluis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Shout out.
Xavier Cluis. I like him. He's a young kid, but I watched a couple of his sets. It was really more like one, but I watched one of his sets he did at a show. It was not a good show, but he was up there doing jokes and no one was listening. Like the room was a mess. It was a late night show, but it was an actual show. It was a book showcase, and no one was listening. It was no one in the audience was really giving him respect.
Got
They were all
you.
being loud and talking
Yeah.
over him and whatever. So after a set, he came over. I started talking to him. I go, look, man, does this happen to you a lot? You know what I mean? Like when you're performing, when you're trying to do your sets, like are people listening to you?
Yeah.
Like it sounds so simple, right? Like
Yeah.
people who would watch this and listen to this, be like, duh.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? They'll be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, what do you? Of course. Like,
Yeah.
That's step number one to get people like, what are you guys retarded? But it's like you don't do stand up, so you don't understand.
And most regular people, if they got the mic on stage and hella people were talking, they would not be able to command the room or reel
Yes.
them in.
Yeah.
They would just do their
Exactly.
material and just get off stage.
But you took
Yeah.
the words right out of my mouth. So like he
fuck
came
yeah.
off stage and
Yeah.
I was like, Xavier, does this he goes, dude, this happens all the time. I go, bro, you're wasting your
I feel like Xavier's is really funny.
No,
but,
hang on. This was like
yeah.
6 months ago, 7 months ago.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
This
yeah.
is not yesterday.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's my bad. That's
Yeah,
context.
context.
All right.
Context.
Yeah, you missed the context.
earlier today.
Yeah.
This is at the late show at
Yeah, where was this at?
what's that question mark bar?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know, he had an audience. The audience was kind of unruly, whatever. They
Yeah.
were rowdy. But some people did well, but he just couldn't command the room.
Yeah.
And so after he gets off stage, I'm like, Xavier, does this happen to you a lot? He goes, this happens to me all the time.
Damn.
I go, bro, why are you doing your jokes to like, you know what I mean? To like fucking people who aren't, you know what I mean, paying attention. I go, bro, I'm like, step number 1 from now on, Xavier, before you start doing your jokes, you need to command the room. You know what I mean? You need to get people to shut up and whatnot, and then do your jokes.
Yeah.
And so I saw him at the roast battle, which was, I think, was it this past Friday? And I asked him, I go, Xavier, did you listen to my advice? Are you commanding the room? He goes, yeah, I am. I'm commanding the room. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
So I'm like, did my advice help you? And he goes, yeah, it helped me a lot. He you know, helped me out a lot. He thanked me and shit like that. But
Nice.
yeah, that's important, dudes. Rule number 1, before you start doing jokes, you got to command the room.
Yeah.
You know? You got to make sure are people listening to me first.
And so what would you have done if you were Xavier in that situation? Like, hey, motherfuckers, listen up. Like,
But he's young, dude. He's young. But see, here's the thing, right?
yeah.
That's a good question. The reason why it's a good question is the more you do stand up, the older you get, the more you grow and evolve, and you start evolving, right? As a young comic, if I was in a room with people who are unruly or whatever, I'd start a fight with them. You know what I mean? Which is fun, but also counterproductive in some ways. You know, I start, being, cursing at people like, you fat bastard or whatever. You know, I mean, start use all sorts of bad words like, But now, what I tell comics is the more mature approach is if you're in a room where people are rowdy and being loud or whatever, just talk to who's paying attention.
True.
Who's paying attention to you? If there's 10 people in the room and 3 people are actually watching you, do comedy for those 3 people.
Yeah.
If you start doing well for those 3 people, hopefully the other people start listening.
Yeah.
That's what else can you do? You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
wanna
you're
be
trying to
like-
make the best out of a shitty situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that approach works a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't want to fight with people anymore.
No.
You know what I
You
mean?
almost got into a fight at Ready Room, bro. Almost had to pull out the switchblade on him.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
I want to be funny. I want to have fun. I'm not trying to start fights. Unfortunately, sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
People drunk, whatever, they rush the stage. All goofy shit can happen. Stand up is a raw art form. Like, some bad shit can happen at times.
Yeah.
Most of the time, 99% of the time, nothing bad happens.
Yeah,
It's that
it's-
rare occasion where Will Smith goes up and
Yeah.
slaps Chris Rock. You know
I
what
know. That shit was still crazy.
which is worse for Will Smith than it is for Chris Rock. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It makes him look bad. But yeah, we don't want it to get there. But like,
Yeah.
first thing you got to command the room.
Yeah.
You got to, hey guys, like, hey, what's up? Like, I'm trying to do my set here. Like, but the show will be over by the time this shit goes.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's true.
yeah, by the
actually,
shit
yeah.
goes up. But
Yeah. Step 1, command the room.
yeah, command the room, and then you can start going into bits and jokes and premises and whatnot.
And so, I know you live in the present. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now, like being in LA, being in New York, still being in the Bay? Do you kind of have because like you haven't been in New York? Do you even just want to pull up for like a week and just check out the comedy scene? Like, do you have any trying to expand your comedy empire?
The Empire.
Yeah, if Dave comes with me, we start drinking together.
Yeah.
Dave gets back on that sauce. I'll go anywhere. This guy be my fucking security guard. He'll end up in the woods looking for
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
Just pay him in cocaine.
Yeah.
I wake up in Oregon.
Yeah.
Is that an Oregon hat on? What
Yeah.
the fuck, dude? All right.
Bro's a duck.
Fucking
Yeah, man.
Weird.
That's where I went to school.
Probably got like 4 minutes left, but
You
4
forgot-
minute
you
4 minute
graduated?
warning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fucking miracle. See, look,
I was
Dave-
so high on cocaine during my graduation.
Do you remember your GPA? Did you have like a good GPA?
No, I had like 2.9.
Oh, okay, that's not terrible
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
pretty fucking terrible.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's fucking dog shit, dude. My Persian parents would fucking be ashamed of me. With
what
a
was your
2.9.
GPA?
I was like cum laude or whatever the fuck.
Oh
I was
shit!
like, yeah,
Fucking.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of cum loud.
fucking 7 or some shit.
Oh
yeah.
shit! Okay. Fuck
Damn.
yeah, dude. Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm not a fucking dumb drunk like this guy.
Yeah. Well,
We're all in the
degrees
same place
only
now.
matter. No one asked you for your GPA.
That's
true.
Did I make you feel bad now? But
Yeah. What the hell, man?
hey,
I bring you on. That's
You
how
don't-
you treat me.
Yeah.
a C doctor is still a doctor. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But all right, we want to end the podcast, right? So look,
3 minutes.
at the end of the day, like all I can control is trying to be like, stand up is deep to me. Like to me, stand up comedy is like you're mastering yourself.
Yeah.
It's self mastery. It's like that's some Buddha shit right there. You know what I mean? That's some monk shit right there.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like if I can be as funny as I am on stage as I am off stage, like I'm trying to merge those two voices. You know what I mean? So for me, it's a long road. So for me, I'm not looking at where like I am gonna go where comedy takes me.
Yeah.
Type of thing. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get as funny as I can be, master this art form, and then I hope I'm not wrong. But my hope is once I get really good at this, things will start coming to me.
Got you.
You know?
Yeah. Like, because what they say, like, luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Like, you're preparing, and then the opportunity will be, I mean, it'll seem lucky to people who don't really know you like that. But it's like, this has been damn
Look,
near
man,
10 plus years
I'm
in
not
the
I'm not a fucking young, handsome, fucking dude like you. You know
Black
what I mean?
man,
bro.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Young, handsome black man.
Yeah, you fucking smooth dude.
Like king.
I like
Yeah.
Donovan from day one.
Yeah,
Donovan.
I'll shout out Emon. He was the first person to pay me in comedy. He hosted Blue Oak Open Mic. Got a crisp $10 bill.
Dude, I told Donovan the first time I met him, I'm like, bro, people are gonna fucking hate you, dude. This is actually a great way to end a podcast, cause dude, Donovan came to Blue Oak, and I was like, who the fuck? I was like, this guy looks familiar. I don't know if like I see him at another comedy
Jonathan
show.
Light?
You look dude. I didn't think he was a performer. I thought he was a dude just kind of like, hey, what's going on in here? You know what I mean? Like, let's hang out, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I talked to him, and I'm like, and then he signs up, and I see him do a set, and I was like, fuck, man, like, how long am I doing comedy? It's like, oh, it's like my third time or whatever. And I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, he's good, naturally talented.
Thanks, bro. Yeah. English major.
Fucking likable, smooth delivery. Even when he's nervous and maybe he's not confident, like you can see like he's a little nervous and not that confident. but
Dave,
like,
Dave, I say so.
bro, what are you gonna say?
No, I'm just saying that.
What are you gonna say, dude?
Iman did not like me from the get-go. He's glazing Donovan. No compliments towards me.
Talking across from you. Like, I should get the fuck out the way. Yo, you the chosen one.
Bro, Dave, you fucking stunk, dude. you were fucking awful, dude. But you had a lot of growth in a short amount of time. It's probably because you hang out with him. I'm not fucking with you. But look, Donovan was very good. He no notes. He had material. He had some shit he wants to talk about.
Fuck yeah.
And I liked him. I saw like, oh, this dude has something from get-go, and he keeps getting better and better. You, Dave, you came on and were like, notes, and then you were kind of like up there, like not really connecting with anyone. You were kind of a mess. But I started out more like you than Donovan. But how long you been doing this now?
Like a year.
You're better than I am. In 2 years.
No,
I had
Dave's
7
really
minutes.
good.
Like
Yeah.
your set at Lariat Tavern.
Oh
whatever
yeah,
it was,
let's talk about that. Yeah, that was
you killed.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. You and X had the two best sets of the night.
Connected. Yeah,
That audience fucking loved you, dude.
yeah.
Even the guy that was a fucking get your paper here. Get
Oh,
your paper.
yeah.
Even the heckler
That
that
guy
X
sucked.
fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
Everyone loved you.
Yeah.
Dude, what he called, he was like, hey, that comic, what's his name? Jacob?
Yeah.
Yeah, the white guy in the hat. I'm like,
Yeah,
who the fuck are you? I'm like,
Jacob.
oh, you mean Dave? He's like, yeah, I was close. I'm like, bro, no, you weren't. Like, you fucking, Dave is not Jake or Jacob. He's like, oh, an easy white. Like, bro,
That's
you obviously
hilarious.
are either fucking retarded, hammered, or not paying attention.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
funny to see someone who really likes you and
Yeah.
really dug your shit and still fuck up your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
Especially because one of your ending jokes is about your name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
this guy was
It
really
was literally
fucking
mentioned
retarded.
like 10 times in the
Yeah.
set. Yeah, and I feel like also like you
But
get
Dave is having fun up there now.
yeah.
Yeah.
No notes, he's connecting. He
Yeah.
has that psycho fucking smile. Like Dave looks like the Joker, you know what I mean, from Batman a little bit. He has some
Iman
of
was
that
telling me, he was like, yeah, when you first started, it looked like you were in pain.
He just looked like he was up there
God
suffering. Like I don't like,
Bro was forced to be up there.
Like, why am I doing this? What?
Yo.
It was scary. I was so scared.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, but I feel like, because obviously, I feel like the crew you have, like, you get funnier based on who you surround yourself with, and I feel like we got a really good thing going, like with all of us and Dave.
I was surrounded with fucking
Matt.
barely anyone who
Yeah.
was funny.
I feel like we got a good crew, and I feel like we'll all help make each other funnier, because like we'll see like each other's bits, and somebody crush, and then it motivates you to, like, write better jokes, or just and then the hang after. So I feel like it's all like a it's individual.
Yeah.
Comedy is very individual, but like it's the you most people quit probably because they don't have a crew.
I almost look at comedy in this scene as like pre-COVID and post-COVID.
Yeah.
Now, look, I don't have the greatest memory, and I wasn't, 10 toes down?
Yeah.
I wasn't really
Wanna be
10
black so
toes
bad.
down when I was, you know what I mean, first into comedy. I was more like 6 toes down.
Six
you know what I mean?
toes.
Because I was always, oh, I'm going to have a wife and a kid. I'm going to do
Yeah.
so, but like, so I wasn't as committed. But, talking about the past is whatever. But now, Peninsula Comedy,
Sure.
6 rooms, 7 rooms. Now it's growing. I'm getting hit up by people are coming to me for comedy now.
Nice.
Dude, it might get to the point where it's like I might have 2 shows on the same night,
Oh.
Nice. Yeah,
which we already did. We had the roast battles and the Marvin
true.
Gardens on the same
Yeah,
night.
yeah,
But I might have 2 shows going on at the same time, and they both might be packed out. Like it's
Yeah.
headed in that direction.
Yeah.
Comedy is. I know Rogan saying and Gillis and all these guys. Maybe they're right. Comedy is probably the biggest it is now than it's ever been. There's
For
more
sure.
fans of
Yeah,
stand-up
yeah.
comedy
And
now
Kill
than
Tony
there ever
blew
been.
it
Yeah.
up. Like social media blew it up. I mean, clips. Most people's Instagram and TikTok algorithm is really just clips.
Yeah.
So it's like they're stand-up clips or podcast clips. Like it's crazy. Like Netflix is doing that big ass Netflix is a joke festival.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, do it every year.
There's like
Yeah.
a million specials on Netflix,
Millions.
Amazon,
There's like a special
Hulu.
every fucking day now.
Yeah, very few
A
of them that I
YouTube
ever
special
watch.
every fucking day. Yeah, for sure.
What was the last special you watched?
I literally like a new one because I was just
streaming.
shit.
It's been a minute.
Well, probably
Mike
the
Epps,
last one.
Mike Epps, is that his name? Mike Epps?
I was
Mike
listening
Epps,
to
yeah.
it for a
Funny as
second
fuck.
the other
Yeah.
day. The last one I listened to was probably like Chappelle's. But
Yeah, Chappelle
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
I watched it from
Yeah.
start to end.
That
That was the
was
last
probably
one
the
I
most
watched.
recent.
He's
Andrew
performing
Santino had
tonight at Punchline.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
Dude,
he's
that's how
brutal.
big Chappelle is, dude. He can,
Yeah.
he can just say, "Hey, I'm in San Francisco in 2 hours."
Yeah, it's motion.
Yeah.
Bro, it could be 1 a.m. And I think he can fill up like the function at
Oh.
1 a.m.
Easily.
Yeah.
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 Oh, that shit will be out the door.
People
The
would
fuck?
fucking Google alert. Chappelle's
Yeah.
in town. Like they would just go. But
Yeah.
look, man, for me, I'm enjoying this journey.
Yeah.
I love stand up. I'm happy where I am right now. I got 40 million views on Instagram.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've gone viral several times. I think maybe the coolest thing that's ever happened to me in stand up was Bill Burr shared one of my reels.
Whoa.
Oh, fuck
Yeah, which is really fucking cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
It's actually my most viewed clip on my page. It has like over 20 million views. But it's like a New Year's thing. This lady.
Oh, it was like a street interview.
She's like, I'm like, what's your New Year's resolution? She goes, next year. Like she's taking hell long to answer the question. I go, talk faster. You know what I mean? Like it's just a short, punchy little thing. But my timing was perfect.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
But it's like, look, dude, I've done the thing where I'm like, I've done these street interviews. I've gone viral. Like I've tried to do the thing where it's like, I want to make this content and be famous. You know what I mean? And I don't feel like I failed because I've had clips that have gone viral and I've got some traction. But it's like, it's been I'm happy I'm not famous. I'm happy where I'm at. Bro, I swear to God, dude. If I was famous 10 years ago, I would have been on that yacht with Diddy. You know what I mean?
At the all white party.
Bro, I would have got caught up in some shit,
Yeah.
dude. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Lubed up.
bro,
Lubed up.
moved up.
Head
me and
shiny as
Dave
hell.
fucking drunk on fucking coke.
Why am I there?
You keep bringing Dave into these stories. Yeah, we was all fucking. Dave was there.
A Diddy party with Bigfoot and
Yeah.
Orient, dude. It just would have been.
yeah.
Dude, I thank God
Yeah.
every day I'm not famous.
I'd like to think we'd all get famous when we're ready.
Fame
you know?
Yeah.
is not the goal.
No.
Funny, like
Fun- yeah.
self mastery.
Recognition.
Goal.
Yeah.
Self mastery, and then obviously, recognition from our craft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With, like, not just being a famous person just for being a fucking retarded like TikToker or something, and just,
Yeah.
you can't go outside because there's paparazzi. Like being known, like still being able to walk around, but people being like, "Oh yeah, I fuck with your stand up."
Yeah,
That's cool.
Bro, you know how
That'd be
much
sick.
pressure it is right now. There's people in the scene who we know, or there's people I've worked with, who have millions of subscribers on YouTube, hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram.
Oh, it's like hella stressful.
And bro, they do a show and it doesn't go well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not only do they probably lose some followers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've never been famous, so I don't know. Like, Seinfeld, these guys. Oh, fame gets you 5 minutes. Luke Cage, Seinfeld tells you like, being famous, you can bomb for
on
like
stage.
5
Yeah.
minutes,
Yeah.
But eventually they're gonna be like, all right, where's the
Yeah. Tell us the truth.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a blessing and a curse. Like that following adds a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So me, I got 40 million views, but I keep it real. Like, dude, right now I'm doing 20 to 30 minute sets at the longest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time.
Hella long.
Yeah.
So if I had a big following right now,
Yeah.
people would expect 45 minutes an hour.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
It's better to grow naturally organic than get some sort of superficial
Yeah.
Yeah, I get.
push.
Yeah. For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you want to be what's the word? Battle. What's the word? Like you gone through battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Battle-
battle
Battle
hardened,
hardened.
battle tested,
Battle
whatever the
tested.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to be battle tested. You want to go
Yeah.
through. You want to go through all the fucking
Yeah.
those fucking Vietnamese woods. You know what I mean? I can
Trench
see, I can
warfare.
see Dave with that fucking. Dave, what
We
would
gonna
you
get
go
them
through?
Viets.
Get back here.
The fucking
Fuck
green
yeah.
and black on his face.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah.
what are you, Bigfoot? He's in Vietnam, like, what you doing? I don't know, Bigfoot here. What you talking about?
It's on a rice paddy.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Fucking Vietnamese Bigfoot comes out. I want some noodle. What's up, man?
Smallfoot.
Smallfoot.
How many? Anything in 30 seconds you want to tell to the fans, the your loyal PC supporters that gonna tap in and watch this?
I have like 10 fans.
Yeah.
But look,
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
you, my 10
or
fans
even
that
or even
follow
just
me.
comics are watching this. You got any last second game to
Look,
spit at the comics?
closing comments. Look, I'm just trying to be a force for good in comedy. I'm trying to give people opportunities. I'm trying to make the Peninsula fun, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My goal was always to try to make this area a hot spot for comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's possible. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm probably going to fail because I don't know. The people here,
suck.
they're questionable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the Peter Thiel fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, tech shit, I'm dead inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, like they just, people, there's something in the water here. People are fucking weird.
Yeah.
I have little hope, but I'm just trying to make, I have Donovan, Israel, shout out Israel, Matt.
Shout out.
We got some Xavier.
Shout out Xavier.
We got like a crew.
Yeah.
Who we got a good thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I'm just trying to, I love comedy. I love, just having fun. I'm just trying to make a good scene here.
Yeah.
And eventually my hope is to move on and pass it on to the younger comics and just to have roots here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, I'm building a tree, right? I'm
Yeah.
growing a tree here.
Yeah.
And I'm honored. Like, I'm the seed. You know what I mean? And you guys are the fucking twigs and the branches. You know what I mean? It's just growing.
That's how plants work.
Yeah, man. And I'm honored. I love watching young comics develop. Like, dude,
Yeah.
Dave, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Everything you said, that was, that's how I felt about you. You know what I mean? Like, that's. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, but it's like, bro, you're good now.
Yeah.
Like,
Thanks,
you're
bro.
a year into comedy, and dude, that hilarious. Like, you got a good 7-8 minutes of material, which is like to be a year into comedy and to be able to do 10. Like, that's hard, and seeing young comics develop, it's good. I like it. I enjoy it. It's fun for me. So for me, it's like, yeah, man. Book women when I feel like it. And
Bring it full circle.
yeah. Bring it
We
full
love
circle.
women.
Yeah, just look, yeah, man. Let's just have fun. Follow, Emon Dismore on Instagram. Follow Peninsula Comedy, and just gonna keep making this shit grow, and keep trying to, get funnier, and just keep getting, as good as fucking funny as I can. That's basically it.
Hell yeah.
know?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Peace.
Oh, is that peace? All right, peace.
Peace.